give a rousing downtown Schenectady welcome for tonight's referee for this final theater sports match of the season. Please welcome Mr. Michael Burns.
Thank you. What a wonderful, thank you. Hey, I'm so happy to see y'all. How many of you have been to the Mopco before? Yeah, give me applause, because I can't see it too well. That's great. And a few people didn't clap. How many of you have been to an improv show before? All right. I hear some pockets of silence. We're going to make this really fast. Here's the explanation. Improv, we're going to make it up. Today. Theater sports, this is the final. We have two championship teams facing off. The winning team tonight wins the season. And what do they get? Nothing. I love this country. So, it's a match that will be judged by three incredible people who are sitting right here, and they will be judging, I don't remember Kate's last name.
Kelly.
Kelly?
Yeah.
Kate Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. Okay. Kate Kelly, Seth Harris, and Craig Petrakis. Give it up for our judges. They will be judging technical merit from an improviser's perspective, entertainment value from a perspective of entertainment, and narrative, meaning does the arc of the story kind of make sense, which is hard to do sometimes because they're games and who knows, but knock yourself out, Seth.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed. They're scoring on a scale of 1 to 5. A 1 means they got up there on the stage. Give them a 1. It's a pity 1, but that's okay. A 5 is representative of that golden magical night in a former strip club in Schenectady, New York, that changes your entire outlook on life. We may not see many 5s, but they're out there somewhere. That's the goal, the ideal for all of these wonderful improvisers. Thank you, Mike. Mike Short on the piano. Casey Baker on the video switcher. John Hewitt on the lights. And by the way, on air, yes we are. We are streaming on YouTube as I speak, and there are probably at least 3 people watching. You are part of a big group, you are. But I have talked long enough. Are you ready to meet these amazing teams? I'm so sorry, I couldn't quite hear that. Are you ready to meet these amazing teams? That's what we're talking about. From Davenport, New York, please welcome the from Lower Rotterdam Junction, New York, the Activists! Which of these two teams gets the first challenge. We don't flip a coin. In theater sports, because we are improvisers, we don't have any coins to speak of. So I need 3 from each team on the big stage. Please mix yourselves up if you would. They're going to play a quick game called Category By. The last team standing will get the first challenge, or at least I should say the choice of first or second challenge. Here's how this game works. I will get a category from one of you. I will point at random at these fine players. They will name things in the category. When one of them makes a mistake, one of you will catch it, shout out, "Bye!" That person will take a bow. You will applaud wildly, of course, because they're very brave. And they will be eliminated. We'll get a new category. Thank you for asking. What is a mistake?
Anything.
Probably wearing too many layers. Because it's getting warm already. Now, in the game, a mistake is saying something that's not in the category. We're saying vegetables, I say Volkswagen, that's a mistake, somebody catches it. Saying something that's already been said. Or saying something that's already been said. Bye. Very good, you are on, that's beautiful. Waiting too long, how long is that? Well, you decide, you'll know it right here to say, too long. Or finally, the mistake might be yours. You might shout out "bye" when no mistake has been made, but a mistake has been made even though it's your mistake. That means that person is eliminated because it's not a fair game. Good? Yes? What is our first category?
Retail stores.
I heard board games first. Board games.
Categories.
Life.
Cluedo.
Monopoly.
Chess. Settlers of Catan. Monopoly 2.
Othello. Sorry.
Monopoly 3. Monopoly 4.
Charlie! No, you don't do any of that Monopoly 4 stuff. Category from this side.
Orchestra instruments.
Say it back.
Things in your nightstand.
Things in your nightstand.
Condoms.
Oils.
Flashlight.
Rubber bands.
A brush.
Maria! Two of the items mentioned in the nightstand should not be mixed together. Moving right along as quickly as possible. From this side.
In Europe.
Say it again.
Countries in Europe.
Countries in Europe.
France.
Ireland. Estonia. Germany. Slavistan.
Spain.
Kosovo.
We have 2 dogs and 1 activist left. All right. U.S. frogs. Kids cartoons. That is the first thing I heard was kids cartoons.
Recess. Bluey.
Jennifer. And our final category.
Michael Bolton.
The final category for better or worse is Michael Bolton. Go get him, Sam. Michael Bolton.
Michael. Tell me how much.
Bolton.
I got nothing.
After this, Captain, you choose to challenge or respond.
We will give this first
You will
challenge.
give the first challenge. Captains on the stage, please. I want a clean match, folks.
Yes.
Very good to meet you.
You as well. We challenge you to a scene that is musical.
We accept your challenge.
Thank you. All right. Can I get Hayes and Tom up, please? And Maria, do you want to call a game song cue? I sure do. All right, so we are starting off with one of our favorite games tonight. It is called Song Cue. Basically, if you've ever seen a musical, then you know that there's just going to be those moments where it's like, now it's time to defy gravity, and then the song starts. So when Maria hears us say one of those lines, she will tell us,
That sounds like a song cue.
and we will sing you that song. What is the name of this never-before-seen musical?
Eating toes.
We've actually done Eaten Toes before. We did that musical a couple weeks back. Do any others?
Somalia for life.
Pickles.
I'm sorry, I heard something pickles.
A cat named Pickles.
A cat named Pickles. That's darling.
Oh, that sounds like a song cue.
A cat named Pickles. I love her with all my heart. She cuddles with me at night. You see, we're never far apart. My cat,
Cat.
Pickles is her name. My cat,
Cat.
my cat
Cat.
is always to blame, but I don't care if she trashes the house. You see, she will always catch the mouse. My cat.
Here, Pickles. Hey, Pickles is trying to catch that mouse again.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. It's
Good
a-
Pickle.
Yeah. Go ahead, get that. Oh. Come on.
Pickle,
yes,
you
Pickles.
got it.
Oh my goodness. What a talented cat. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Pickle. Come here, Pickle. There's a pickle in my crotch.
Isn't that always the case? Here's the thing. Pickles is such a nice cat. How did you find Pickles?
Well, I got Pickles from Ohio.
From Ohio?
Yes.
Wow. That's unusual for a cat location. Just go to the state and you found a cat?
Well, not exactly. You see, my sister lives out there.
Really?
And she just keeps sending me pictures of cats. And she's like, oh, you need this cat. And she's not wrong, I do, because I need all of the cats.
Yeah, but don't you think you can have too many cats?
Hey, that sounds like a song cue.
Sometimes I think there are too many cats. Like, how many can you have? Like too many hats. Always meowing, and that's just that. Sometimes I think that we can have too many cats. Like when you go to the zoo. Do you really need a cat to go around your shoe? What about a cat that's on your hat? I think I said that before, and that's really not that, because cats are wonderful, but they shouldn't dominate the earth. You see, when you think about how many we have, can you really think about their worth? Oh, I think sometimes we got too many cats meowing and mixing in there. What about that? So, even Pickles, I like her as one, but too many cats, we can be done.
I have to disagree. And furthermore, me and Pickles resent that.
Pickles, that sounds like your song cue.
We resent that. You see, it's not just me, but it's my father and all the other 17 cats in this house.
That's right, all of them.
All of us. We resent that. You say there's smells and noise, and you're not wrong. Hey, that's me.
Well,
So me and the other 17 mean cats.
Receive your points. Yes, indeed, judges. We are starting off on quite a note. Yes, we are. Judges, it's your time to shine. Entertainment 3, technical 3, and narrative 3. That's right. Go ahead. This is what's left of a democracy right here. Go ahead and move if you're not in agreement. We have 9 points from the judges for that musical number. I am granting. Thank you. And I'm going to give a referee score 1 point to the dogs for wonderful teamwork right here. All right, and the response from the dogs.
Okay, we are going to play the game of Day in the Life, and I'll come back after a little while and get the musical aspect of it as well. But for the game of Day in the Life, I need someone who had an interesting day recently, and they're willing to come up here and talk about it just a little bit. What was your interesting day? Just to know.
I went on a hike and was chased by a man dressed like a moose.
Come on up. Okay. So I just have a few questions I need to ask. What is your name?
My name is Hannah.
Hannah? Very nice. Hannah, everyone, let's give Hannah a round of applause. How long ago did this happen?
This was on last Monday.
Last Monday, okay. And where'd you live?
I live here. I live in Albany, but I was out at Five Rivers, which is a really nice hiking trail and doesn't usually have mooses.
Okay, very good. So you woke up that morning where? Here in Schenectady?
Here,
Or
in Albany, yeah.
In Albany, okay. So you woke up, who do you live with?
I live with my partner. Right there.
And what's your partner's name?
Dante.
What's his name?
Dante.
Dante, okay. And what did you do when you woke up? What was
So
your...
I went on a hike with my class because I'm a medical student. We were going to learn how to do like wilderness medicine and like how to save people in the woods.
Very good.
So I woke up, I got ready for the hike.
Okay. How did you get ready for the hike?
I just like got dressed, I put on like long socks, long pants, I didn't want ticks.
Okay.
Made sure I had like 3 water bottles and a bunch of snacks for this
Okay.
2-hour hike.
And then after you got all those things together, did you go immediately?
Yeah, we just went to the school, went to the bus, and we drove right off to Five Rivers.
Okay, and who are some of the people who you drove with?
It was a big bus with my whole class. My friend Kim was there, and my friend Bailey.
Can you describe Kim in 2 words?
Cool,
Cool.
smarter than me.
Smarter than me. Okay, and Kim, and who was the other one?
Bailey.
Bailey. Okay, and Bailey, can you describe Bailey in 2 words?
Funny,
Funny.
impulsive.
Funny and impulsive. Okay. And so you got to Five Rivers.
Yeah.
And what did you do when you got your bus
So-
pulls up, and what do you
Yeah,
do?
we all had to split off into like teams, and we started off on the hike. We were like given a map. We had to figure it out ourselves. Like we'll like use our phone as a compass. We had to go like from station to station, just like doing whatever they made us do. We had like answered trivia questions about like, is this mushroom poison?
Trivia questions.
But this is how they teach doctors now.
Okay.
Trivia.
And so you're walking around with your group.
Yeah.
And what happens?
So we walk up to this one station, and somebody comes up, and they're like, "Hey, in the distance, like this is the story of this station. Is in the distance you hear like growling and like angry stomping
Like
and
moose growling.
they didn't say moose growling, so we didn't know what to expect. But apparently, yes. And in the distance you hear a woman yell for help, and we're like, "Okay, is the moose still here?" And or is the animal still here? And they were like, "We don't know. Like we won't say." So we're like, "Okay." So we start walking up, and then we hear very convincing moose growling. Like he's going
Moose are known for growling.
Yeah. And this man wearing a brown t-shirt that said, "Pretend I'm a moose." And a little hat, like the kind that ties under your chin, with like the horns. And he just starts full charging at us. He's got his hands as like little hooves, and he's just like running at us. And we all don't know what to do. We start like saying like, "Are we supposed to get big? Are we supposed to play dead?" And he stops. He doesn't want to actually like hit us, and he just goes like. And we're like, "Okay, we run," and then we started running, and he just like was chasing us.
How did the chase end?
I hid behind a tree, and then my friend hid behind her friend, and then okay.
You went back home that night. What did you?
Yeah, well, we saved the woman who had been attacked by the moose. She wasn't actually injured, so there wasn't much, we pretended.
Alex, we're running on time.
Oh,
here, so-
my apologies. I'm fascinated. Okay, so you went back home?
Yeah, I went back home. Everyone was safe.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Let's give Hannah a round of applause. Okay, you can go right back to where you were. Hannah, we are going to be doing a reenactment of that day in your life, trying to get everything as close to perfectly accurate as possible. But we're going to be doing it as a musical comedy. So there will be times during this scene where people will burst into song where perhaps they didn't in real life. But who knows? They might have been singing for all I understand. Okay, great. This is the game of Day in the Life.
Oh, Dante, I'm so excited for the day.
We're hiking today, right?
Yes, we're going to 5 Rivers, where nothing ever goes wrong. But we will be learning about medicine on this trip, so perhaps there will be something exciting, like a suture we'll have to deal with, or some sort of compress.
I love that they do med school outdoors now.
And I love that we get to share our love for medicine in the great outdoors. All right, let's go. All right, here are all my students. Oh, Kim.
Doctors. Okay, I think this exercise is stupid, but we're gonna do it anyway, and we're gonna give it our best shot, okay? All right, you're gonna go into the woods. All right, you're gonna hear some growling.
Right.
Right, and then take it from there. All right, okay. Everybody got it? All right. Good luck. That way.
Oh.
Yes.
Come on, team. Let's go for a walk in the woods. In the woods. We're gonna find adventure together. Together. We're gonna find something growling. Probably a predator.
A predator!
Let's go walk in the woods. Who knows what we'll see? Hey, is that a trivia question carved into that tree?
As it says, is the chicken of the woods a toxic mushroom?
Is it?
What is that noise?
It was just a growl of a toxic mushroom, I guess.
Well, I suppose we should leave these here then. We can now pass to the next question.
Yes! Question by question, we're going to graduate medical school. The old way of doing things was so boring.
Well, I'm very happy that we haven't heard anyone scream so far in the woods. Oh, no! A scream! Oh, no!
Let's keep in mind, this is probably not real. It's probably fake.
Yes, whenever you hear a scream, you should always assume it's fake.
Oh, there's something moving.
Oh dear. Oh dear. dear, something's on the loose. Oh dear, something's on the loose. Oh dear, what could it be? Can you see?
Pretend I'm a moose. Pretend I'm a moose.
Moose on the loose.
Pretend I'm a moose on the loose, or a noose will be around your neck. It's a ghost of this cross. Oh, sorry, I'm off script. Never mind.
Well, I think when you see a moose in the woods, you should get as big as you can. Ah!
I think when you see a moose in the woods, you should make antlers with your hands.
I think when you see a moose on the woods, you should grab a frying pan.
There's no pans here, so we're stuck with glands. I'll show her my glands.
Does that intimidate mooses?
I'm pretty sure I read it on the back of a Snapple cap that came with my juices.
Why don't we just run?
Okay, hold on a sec. Hold on. Yeah, he's showing me a gland. I don't know what to do.
And judges, before we score that musical, we need to score that volunteer. Can we have the scores for that volunteer, please? And now the score for the musical itself. Narrative technical 3 and entertainment 4. And yeah, the challenge comes from you.
Oh, hold on a second.
Yes?
Well, we are going to challenge you to new tricks. Anything that falls under the theme of new tricks.
All right, so you
Because
may
we're-
say we are learning a new trick.
Yeah, you could, but I just said new tricks.
Okay, all right, we accept your new tricks challenge.
Thank you very much. Go first? Okay. Okay, Ref, now that we have a few points to play around with, we're so confident that we are going to win this next round, and in fact the entire match, that we're going to play a game that has not been played on this stage as far as I know.
Wow.
And it is a new trick. This is going to be the game of serious scene, no laugh scene.
Very good.
Basically, we're going to be doing a scene here. We're going to be trying to use our dramatic chops to do a scene for you that is interesting and it intrigues you, but it is by no way funny. If you laugh, if any of you laugh, if the ref hears you laughing, he will tweet on his whistle. And
Actually, in that case, since it's a kind of a default, you will hear the horn of plenty.
Okay, you hear the horn, and we will lose 1 point from our point banks. So we're pretty clear that we are.
So the scene
doing good.
proceeds to a normal ending, or if there is a laugh, that ends the scene with a loss of 1 point. Is that correct?
It proceeds throughout the entire scene. We could lose all of our points, or even go negative. But you'll call it about a 4-minute scene.
Wow. That's all I could say.
And we do need a suggestion, something very important.
Chickens.
Chickens, great. I can see you're on our side. Okay, so this will be the game of no laugh scene. Oh, Mom, I'm gonna miss you. Everything you did for me was just so perfect as a mother. I want you to know that I am going to take care of Dad and I'm going to take care of Robbie for you. And you don't have anything to worry about. You just get up and enjoy heaven. Okay? Mom? You're kind of twitching, Mom. Okay. Well, I'm going to go get some food.
She's really gone.
I've been talking to her for like 2 hours. I never talked to her that much in real life.
I guess it's about time then. It's okay. It's a good way to deal with the grief.
Well, I've mostly just been making small talk.
That's okay. She doesn't mind. Huh. She wouldn't have minded if you talked to her like that when she was alive either.
I really do regret those 5 years I didn't speak with her.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to give you a guilt trip. Now is not the time for that.
You know, there's a buffet. If you want to just stay with her while I grab something.
Sure, yeah, you should get something to eat.
Thank you.
Yes. Yeah. He always eats too much at the buffets, you know.
Sherry's voice.
He always eats too much at the buffets, and I hope he doesn't eat too much because then he won't feel well later on. Doesn't have a lot of self-control under the best of circumstances, and these are not the best of circumstances.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but we need to use the room.
Okay.
Can we, we're just gonna move her out into the lobby area.
Okay.
Um,
You don't need my help for that, do you?
I kind of do.
Oh.
I have another dour-faced man who would be helping me, but he's got some car trouble.
Oh. God. Okay.
If you just wanna...
I can help.
Okay, let's just get her up. If you could help, yeah. And let's just move her to the lobby. Very quietly. Okay. Your family can spend as much time with her as they like. We have another body to move in here.
Here?
Here, well, no, we're going to use the other room. That's why we brought her out. I explained this.
Right
That's
here
why-
in the lobby?
In the lobby, right here in the lobby. You
Right
just,
in front of the bathroom?
well, there's bathrooms in the lobby. I can't help that. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Just, stay with her. It's not like you can do anything that's going to screw up her day.
So that was a deduction of 11 points,
We'll make them back.
and you don't get a score.
Oh, no, we can get the
Oh,
judge
they can score.
yes.
Okay,
11,
judges.
11.
Judges. Technical 2, narrative 2, and entertainment 3 for 7 points. Minus 11.
It's okay, yeah. It's
Well,
okay,
we'll
yeah.
see you next time.
Actor discs.
Okay, we are going to learn new tricks together with a game of new choice. Can I get Maria and Leo up? Basically, what's going to happen is that I will have a bell that holds sway over their face. Because they are going to be doing a normal scene, and whenever I ring the bell, they will, thank you, this bell. Whenever I ring this bell, they will have to make a different choice than the one they just made. We'll see how that goes. To start them off, how do these two people know each other?
Sommelier school.
Sommelier school.
I am really struggling with the reds.
I mean, that's like the 70% of the test.
I know, that's the problem.
I mean, I feel like if we weighted it by alcohol percentage, we would do much better. I feel like if we weighted it by darkness of coloring, then it would do much better.
I think like that I could handle.
Right.
With percentages I'm not that good with. So if we're looking at the reds here, you're telling me, like, what's the darkest one? What do I call that?
Brown. Reddest. From California. Italian.
None of these sound like the words they've been teaching us. Like Cabernet and Chardonnay and blah, 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 blah.
The
Merlot, that's another one.
Merlot, that sounds like one.
We're gonna call this one Merlot.
Okay, that one's
Yeah.
Merlot. Yeah.
We're gonna call this one Merlot Noir.
Yes!
It's darker, so I'm gonna put it there. Okay, it's
Okay.
the darkest, yeah. Merlot Noir, Merlot, Merlot Del Dia. It's a
Del
little
Dia.
lighter, yeah.
Yeah.
This one looks like a cab. We'll call this one a taxi. We'll call this one the one that gives certain people headaches. We'll call this one the one I'm gonna drink in the middle of the test because I don't know any of these wine names.
Yeah. I mean, all this wine, I'm supposed to be drinking Fireball.
No, I mean, I know that actually because they told me when they brought you in, they were like, this guy.
I've got really good tolerance
Yeah,
though.
no, they took a chance on you. It's good.
I am struggling with the wines too, though.
Yeah. You know what? Why don't we focus on the rosés for a while?
Yeah, it's like a nice middle
Yeah,
ground.
that's when you take white and you take red, right?
Yeah.
So this one is a
Pink.
pink.
Yes!
Yeah, it's pink.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna write it on my arm, and then I'm gonna cheat on the test.
Okay.
Okay, the pink one is pink.
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 And then the clear one is water. And the clear one is vodka.
That's a different school. That's a
Different school.
vodka.
Vodka.
All right, judges. Entertainment 4, narrative 4, and technical 3. All right. Challenge comes to me. We need to do 2 quick halves of the challenge. Okay. Quick. Yes. Good.
All right.
Here we go.
We challenge you to a scene that is over in 3 minutes.
Very well, we can do that.
That's quick.
Yeah, that's quick enough? Excellent. In that case, can I get 2 of my team who want to do a scene? All right. And 2, well, okay. How many, sorry, my brain did 6 different things at once for a second there. What is a number between 1 and 5?
4.
I think they got into the Merlot bar.
Yeah, the Merlot Noir, man. Okay, so I'll take 7. I heard a 4 as well and a 2.
This intro was brought to you by the Schenectady School.
Basically what's happening is I am allowed to say 7 words at a time. Tom is allowed to say,
4 words at a time.
and Hayes.
2.
Perfect. Where are we?
Dr. Phil.
We're on Dr. Phil. Well, thank you for joining me today here.
You're welcome. I'm here.
Me too.
So tell me about this problem you're having.
I'm having a problem.
He is.
Are you sure it's just him with the...
Problem that I'm having.
I'm sure.
How are you so sure about this?
It's true.
Well, I'm really scared.
Oh. That's very poignant. Thank you for...
Opening up on TV?
Not me.
This is what I mean!
Tell me more about this problem.
It happens at night.
Does it?
Just at night or daytime also as well? Also.
Well, also in day.
No way.
Yes, Way, it does!
Is this a child-friendly problem or...
Just adults.
I don't know what...
Come on!
And the judges score for that numerical scene. Entertainment 4, narrative 4. And the response.
We're going to play the game of good advice, worst advice. I need all the people from the team in a line. Ladies and gentlemen, we are very lucky. We have experts from all over HGTV and all the other channels that have experts on them. They're here to answer if you have a problem or something that's been bothering you. They are here to give you advice. Who has something that they need advice about? I see a hand right here.
How do you water a plant?
How do you, well, they can give you advice on watering a plant. They can't necessarily explain how to water a plant, but let's give it a shot. Giving good advice in this round, Jen, what's the best way to water a plant?
About once a week, you want to check to see if the soil feels dry. Give it a little bit of water from the top.
Okay. Giving bad advice is Sarah.
So you're going to want to rip the plant out of the ground. Take whatever water you were going to pour on it and just chug it for yourself. Nutrients matter for you first. And you take the plant and you shove it in your neighbor's face.
And Charlie will be giving the worst advice.
So, like, if you were the plant, how much water would you want?
Okay. Who else has a quandary, an issue? Yes.
How do I stop my feet from becoming rotten and deformed?
Okay. Sam, giving the good advice, how should she stop her feet from becoming rotten and deformed?
Regularly talk to your doctor, perhaps even a podiatrist, about what's going on, and ultimately keep them updated on any changes in your health.
That's actually some good advice. Charlie, can you give us the bad advice?
Oh, yeah. So what you're going to want to do is size down your shoe by like 2 sizes. Jam those toes in there so that your toenails are into each other. And then you're going to have open sores. It'll be great.
And Jen, worst advice.
You can't.
Okay, someone else, anybody? Yes, I see someone here.
My neighbor keeps stealing my mail.
Okay, what's the best way to get your neighbor to stop stealing your mail? Good advice from Charlie.
To calmly approach your neighbor and discuss how this can be resolved. What's causing the stealing and how can it end?
Sarah, can you give us some bad advice?
Start stealing their mail back. Start getting some revenge on them. Maybe they'll learn their lesson.
And Sam, worst advice.
Who needs your mail? No one really needs their own mail. Let it go and be happy with it.
Okay, someone else. I see a hand right there. Okay, I see a hand next to that person. They're all quiet. Over here is a hand.
How do I stop Peppa Pig from coming in my room at night?
Well, child I've never met before. And I'm not worried about someone coming into your room at night. How would somebody stop Peppa Pig from coming into their room at night? Sarah, good advice.
So you're going to want to tell a trusted adult that this is happening, and then you're going to want to turn off the TV and really just pretend Peppa Pig isn't there, make sure your windows are locked, your door is locked, and the problem should resolve from there.
Okay. Bad advice from Jen.
Well, the best thing to do is set up a booby trap above. My preference is some poo in a bucket, but you can also do paint. And once they come in and get that on them, they're never going to do it again, trust me.
Worst advice, Sam.
So if you pay $50 to Big Bird will just come.
And let's give a little round of applause.
And the judges score for that advice-filled scene. Entertainment 4, narrative 3, and technical 3. Nice. We don't have far to go at all. So, that brings us, surprisingly enough, in one piece.
Is it close, Michael?
Yes, it's a very close. It's a 14-point match. We're going to take a quick halftime break. You know, the marching band, the bus should get here at any minute for the halftime break. The snack bar is open. There's a restroom right outside this door on the left, one right there. You have your phones. Everything's going to be good. All right, we'll be back. never heard such a good sounding audience. So hey, this is pretty exciting because the match is so close. Whatever will happen in Act 2, I have no idea. Next Saturday night is the opening night of Spontaneous Broadway. If you don't know what I mean, it is our signature musical comedy format, all improvised musical comedy with song titles by you, the audience. It's absolutely something you don't want to miss. Prepare to be blown away. That's all I can tell you. Every Monday here, if you want to try out what does this stuff feel like, Monday nights from 7 to 9, we do something called Workout Night. It's a all experience levels, drop-in class, no need to sign up for 4 classes or 6 classes or whatever. You can just come and enjoy. It's really a lovely community of people that have started to kind of regularly attend, and it's cheap. It's $10 unless you're a teacher, or a student, or a senior, or an active military person, or a veteran, or a first responder, or you're broke, in which case it's $5. And if you're really broke, it's free. And we mean that, we really do, because we like to share what we have. It's a nice thing that happens here. So you might want to check that out some Monday night. We also have a one-on-one class starting on the 28th. That would be a week from tomorrow, right? Yes, 1 + 7 is 8. I did that right. Good. Okay. Yes. 7. Thank you. Give it up for Mike. All right, so now we're back to the serious business of theater sports. At the beginning of the second half, the score is the Devil Dogs a well-earned 17 points. And the Activists 31 points. And I need the captains on stage. Docs, the challenge comes from you.
We are going to, I have to find the dog pun I was going to use. We are going to do pet songs. We challenge you to pet songs.
Pet songs.
We also challenge you to give us some points.
I'll be a challenge for that.
That is true. Give us their points at the end of this game.
All right, we accept your pet songs challenge.
Okay, we're going to be playing the game of opera. We need to get a suggestion from you. We've already talked about Peppa Pig, child, I don't know. We've also talked about your toes. We're coming back to a lot of things.
Navy seal that's afraid of water.
Whoa, what's this?
Navy seal that's afraid of water.
Baby seal that's afraid of water.
Navy seal. Navy seal.
Navy seal that's afraid of water. Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, the opera called Navy Seal that's afraid of water.
I am a Navy SEAL who's also an actual SEAL. And I fear the very thing that I'm supposed to love. I am a Navy SEAL that is also an actual SEAL. And I ask for courage from above. Won't someone help me into the water? Won't someone help me into the blue? Where are you?
It is I, Louis Gossett, a junior. I can teach you like I taught Tom Berenger. I can make you an officer, SEAL. But you'll need to do some physical work. Kind of a montage.
All right, let's do a montage. Island. I am off to Seal Island. Off to Seal Island. I think I've gotten lost. Oh God, I'm gonna die. Ooh.
Come to me, I am the sea. Come to me.
Come to the sea. This was a bad idea. Oh God, I'm gonna drown. Hey, wait, I'm a seal. I can swim. I can swim. Yes, you can. I can swim.
No.
Did you want to kill me?
Yes.
She is the sea. And the number one thing about the sea is that it wants to
Accept your points and judges. The score. And response.
Very well. We have decided to go in a much more literal direction with the challenge of pet songs. Can I get my whole team up? We are going to play a sing-along game, which is great because we heard you singing earlier and you sound beautiful.
Beautiful.
So good. So we are going to sing a song about pets. Can people just yell out names of pets that they've had? Wow. There's, okay.
Bob.
Bob the anxious dog. I'm just combining what I've heard.
Bob the anxious dog.
This is a sing-along.
Wait, I know that
Wait,
song.
I know that song.
Oh my God.
Do you? Oh my god, it's great. It's got some zip.
Yeah, it's like a really upbeat kind of.
Okay, do you know the chorus?
I do actually. It's Bob. It's Bob. It's Bob. 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 The anxious dog.
Oh yeah, now I got it.
It's Bob. It's Bob. It's Bob. 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 The anxious dog. Bob had a rough time on the 4th of July. Hiding under the bed, he had to cover his sweet little head. It's Bob, Bob. It's Bob. It's Bob, 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 the anxious dog.
My Xanax supply kept going down, and I didn't know why. But then one day I caught Bob taking Xanax on the slide.
Yeah, it's Bob. It's Bob.
Sing on! Come on!
It's Bob, 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 the anxious dog.
I think it's time for a dance break, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, let's
do a
beat it.
beat.
Okay.
and a 4 and a 4. All right, the challenge comes from you actors.
All right, devil dogs, for taking your dogs, first of all. And never mind. We challenge you to a scene with high drama.
High drama.
Yes.
We accept.
Yes.
Watch out for the interpretation of the word high.
We're just going to go in the back. What's the problem? Okay, fine.
All right. Can I have, actually, you four, come on. Everybody come on up.
Everybody.
All right. So, can I have a strong emotion for Tom?
Happy.
What did you hear?
I heard it. Anxious, sad, and happy.
I also heard anxious, sad, and happy. So anxious,
Anxious.
sad, happy, and one more?
Angry.
Angry. Anxious, sad, happy, angry. So these four people work together in an office. And if you've ever worked in an office, then you know that sometimes moods are contagious. And you'll come in having a great day, and someone else comes in having a rough one, and it just spreads. So that is what inspires this scene. Can we know what they do at this office?
Detectives.
Real estate, I heard first. So, go ahead.
Oh my God, I'm gonna lose the sale. I'm gonna lose the sale. What do I do? What do I do? I need help. I need help. No, I'm okay. No, I'm not okay. I need this sale. How am I gonna pay my bills? My wife is gonna leave me. How am I gonna feed pickles?
Interest rates are so high.
God, no!
No one can buy a house. I knew I should have gone into, like, I don't know, the arts.
Me too.
Terrible.
What are we gonna do?
6.5%.
Hi guys, what's going on? Hey, yeah. Hey, guess what?
What?
I lost the house I was trying to sell. it's really, I just lost a whole lot of money. But guess what? I don't have to pay those high taxes now.
Yeah!
Thank you so much. It's so great.
You
Thank you.
always make me feel so much
Oh
better.
yeah. It's great like that. You know, you just all that money.
I'm gonna pack it up! I'm closing the whole thing down, all the houses. They can't be sold.
Yeah, you're right.
God, hell with this! It's a buyer's market and a seller's market at the same time, and we're the worst of both ways.
Home ownership, that's just a myth, that's part of the American dream. I don't even accept it anymore.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm gonna live in a hole. I'm gonna dig a hole in the ground.
Sure, go
I'm gonna live in a
after
hole.
it.
Yeah, live in a hole. I'm gonna go dig that hole. Get back to the hole. So
Holes are so much fun.
I love holes.
I love it. It just makes you want to go in a circle. I love holes. Yeah. Like in golf, get a hole in one. Everything with a hole is great. Hey, I'm gonna go dig me a hole too. All right, see you guys later. Bye.
He always leaves.
He always leaves.
He's the only happy guy we work with, and he's always leaving.
Oh God, why does he do this to us? I want to go live in the hole.
How come nobody invited us to live in the hole?
I don't know. Nobody loves me.
I have to go get some tissues.
Why am I all alone?
All right, the judges score for that emotional scene. Entertainment 3, narrative 4, and technical 4.
Thank you.
And the response from the dogs.
We will be playing the game of Act Harder. The way this game is going to work is You are each going to have the power to change this scene in a fundamental way. We will be doing a scene, and if you feel that the scene would be better if we were to act harder, give more acting ability, shove some acting into it, then you will say, act harder. Can we all practice that? 1, 2, 3. Act harder! That's perfect. And we need a suggestion for this scene. Why don't we have 2 people up, and something that you would expect to find.
Exorcists and Ghostbusters.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Exorcists and Ghostbusters.
The Exorcist and Ghostbusters is something you would like to find. Okay, very good. We're going to be doing the scene now of Act Harder.
Is that 2 VHSs? One of Exorcist and one of Ghostbusters?
Act harder.
Ghostbusters is my favorite film of all time! And it didn't improve with the sequel like everyone said! They're all liars!
Andrew, this has been our dream. Andrew!
Act harder!
This
Act harder!
Act
Thank you, God.
I send this tape to Lamar.
Sheila. Oh, yes.
Are you looking to buy some videotapes?
Act harder!
Videotapes that I keep in my garage,
Act harder!
where you now are. Does thine face look upon these videotapes and bring with it the swell of water from the clouds above?
Yeah.
Well, I said here 2 videos. They're $1 each.
Act harder!
They're $1 each, and you should really be able to put them into any sort of VHS machine.
Okay. I've got $1. I never carry cash anymore. It's the world of the card, sir. Do you not understand? No one carries cash. Do you have Venmo?
Hold on a second, I'll be right back. Yelly, sir.
Act harder!
3 quarters.
Act harder!
3 quarters.
Act harder!
I don't know what to do. We can only get one.
We're pretty close to $2. So if you could find it in your heart to just accept our $1.75.
My mother said people would try to haggle with me, even though I've priced those only at $1.
Act harder.
She said, you will never be able to sell a videotape for $1. You're so stupid. And she kicked me and locked me in the basement for 5 years. But she died recently and we are less
So you don't have Venmo? Because I would love to give you the full $2 and prove that you have worth in this world. That your mother was wrong and that she is
Act harder!
down there! We curse you, mother of this man I met!
And the judges' scores. Technical 4, entertainment 4, and narrative 4. And the challenge comes from the dogs.
Hold on, coming up. We challenge you to the dog pun of change around your kennel.
Change around your kennel. We accept.
Thank you. We are going to be playing the game of Scene in the Dark. Basically, we are going to be doing a scene. We're going to be sitting right in front of you in a line doing a scene, but it will be absolutely pitch black here. Let's see how black it gets.
Oh my.
Oh, that's pretty good. Okay. We'll do
Yeah,
it.
Casey, can you take care of the on-air sign there, just to make it a little bit? Yeah, it just plugs in right there. There it goes. Good. What do you call this again?
Scene in the Dark.
Scene in the Dark.
It's a special game because once you play it, you get an extra point for every player who played in it.
That's all right. You don't get to assign the points.
I'm just telling you the rules of the game.
You made a really dumb choice.
Sit down, old man!
He wasn't talking to you, Michael. He was
The
talking.
referee will now deduct 1 point.
Now, for the game of Scene in the Dark, I need a suggestion. How about something that you would see a television sitcom about?
Insubordination.
I heard insubordination. Maybe we'll get some Woodstock in there. Players are ready. If we can lower the lights.
Sitcom, or is that is it a sitcom or is it? Okay.
1969, the fields of Woodstock, New York.
Is that the sun? You guys, the sun's coming up. I think Shana Na's on stage.
Now, hold on. Each one of you is a trooper in training. You're just here for crowd control. What are you doing sitting down on the field?
Digging on the grooves, man.
I don't know what's in this water, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, you sent us down to just like refresh ourselves, and we kind of refreshed a lot.
No, I sent you down for crowd control. There's no word in that sounds like refresh yourself.
Right.
Oh my God, there's a man smoking marijuana over there.
Oh, good for him.
Lacey, go and arrest that man.
Is it my turn? Oh man. Alright, excuse me. You can't be doing that without me.
But I only have one. I'll have to share it with you.
Oh, that's fine by me.
You're a very pretty woman.
Oh, I don't like where this is going.
Here you go. Hey, why are you putting the cuffs on me?
Guys, you should. Let's go somewhere else.
I don't want to harsh your mellow man. It's just my job. I gotta put cuffs on somebody.
Yeah, but now I have 4 people putting cuffs on me. That's not okay.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, we did a team training, so we all have to do the same thing
Watch.
to learn.
I'll cuff you to me, and then I'll cuff me to her, and then she'll cuff herself to another person, and it'll be like a chain of love.
Dude, we're an octopus.
What?
We're a real octopus. A real fucking octopus is here in the field. Help! Help!
Meanwhile, at the park ranger station.
Do you think we prepared for this concert well enough?
Judges, entertainment 4, technical 5, and narrative 2. Well, there you go. I'm actually, I did take 1 point away.
Yes, you did.
But I'm giving you 2 points for some really bold, if foolhardy choices.
That's the kind I make.
And the response.
All right. So the challenge was to change up our kennel, and in my world, on this beautiful day, the kennel is your mind. So, we are going to change what is in our minds by using these slips that you've generously given us to help us change up our kennels. Who wants to play slips with me? Maria and Hayes on deck. We are going to scientifically arrange these in the perfect order so that they form a very coherent scene that we will all be able to follow perfectly.
Science.
Science, right here. And we'll just start with a line?
Yeah.
All right. Matthew McConaughey as an auctioneer.
I think we see that, yeah. Because auctioneers make me kind of anxious because they go so fast. But Matthew McConaughey definitely chills me out.
Yeah.
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 Perhaps you should rethink that whole thing. I know that was a quick change of mind, but I just realized it, right? Like the auction's gonna go on forever.
Yeah, oh, it would. But that's my only movie idea, Shannon.
But listen, if we're going to open up this auction house, we're going to have to do that. Because we need some star quality. You see, the point is, goodbye, Janet. Goodbye, Janet was one of those things that we were going to auction off. Remember that big chest that had Janet's name on it? We want to make sure it gets gone. So Matthew McConaughey, goodbye, Janet. It's out of here.
Goodbye, Janet. Oh, I thought for a minute that I might be Janet. I was concerned.
No, I'm sorry.
Do the police know about this?
Well,
do the police know about Janet?
Do they?
Well, I didn't say anything about Janet. I wouldn't do that.
Because you know how I got Janet, right?
How's that?
Well, I stole it.
You stole Janet?
You stole Janet? Yeah,
Well,
that's why we gotta say goodbye, Janet.
Well, isn't that special? So we're in this jam because of you?
I'm just trying to help out, you know? Like, we're trying to make movies, we're trying to have an auction house.
Yeah.
We gotta figure out what we're gonna do. So I stole Janet, we're gonna sell it for a bunch of money, then we'll make the movie.
Shout out to Maeve, Asha, Zara, and Aria.
Yeah, because they helped me steal Janet.
If you're going to start dealing with the criminal element, I think that we need to do something to be or not to be. That is the question. It is to be. You know, I just...
Well, to be which one? The movie or the auction?
Yeah.
To be this one, to be that one, what are we doing?
Guys, Shrek is the alpha. Shrek is the leader.
That's a metaphor. I got you.
Yes.
I got you.
Or Matthew McConaughey is Shrek. Who is leading the auction.
Oh my goodness, I see where you're going with that.
Yes.
That's deep. Because, you know, hello, Janet!
Judges, your scores for that Janet-dominated scene. Entertainment 4, narrative 4, and technical 2. So, technical judge. Craig Petrakis, you're an experienced improviser. You're an artist, a musician. What was the technical gaffe that made that a 2-point scene?
Yeah, Craig.
We're intimidating
We didn't justify the offers. We didn't
Yeah, Craig!
Yeah, Craig!
Yeah, Craig!
Yeah, Craig!
Justify it, Craig! Justify it, Craig!
Yeah.
It's all right. You scrape by No. Once the score is recorded, that's it, Craig. Craig, you're a good man. Can somebody walk you to your car?
Goodbye, Janet!
All right. All right, and the whatever it is comes from the other side. I get it. All right.
Okay. Oh,
response, I believe, right? Challenge?
No,
Challenge.
this is a new challenge. It is my challenge.
Is this the last challenge?
That's debatable. We'll see how long it goes.
All right. Then we challenge you to, let's just do another musical scene.
Just do another
Musical
musical
challenge.
scene.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Can I get 2 singers up with me? You know what? Let's get Hayes up as well, actually. Let's do musical echo. Can we try this?
We can.
This is a never before seen thing, so we have to make it up as we go. So echo is a game that is usually played non-musically, wherein we will have 2 separate scenes happening. When someone says a line, Ref, would you call echo for us?
I will call echo for you.
Thank you. Then the scene switches to the other people and they start with the last line that was said. We are going to try to do this musically. So thank you in advance, Mike Short. You're the
Mike Short!
Mike Short, everybody. To start us off, what is the title of the first song?
Eat my toes.
We have already sang Eat My Toes. I don't know how many times I have to tell you this. Song?
Losing the house.
Losing the House. All right. That'll start with me and Tom?
Sure.
All right. We're losing the house. I didn't think it could walk away, but we're losing the house. How did it get away? We chased it for days.
Echo!
We chased it for days. Couldn't find the dog. And then we found our favorite log.
We couldn't find the dog, so we chased it for days.
Days and days and
We couldn't find the dog.
but we found a cat.
We found a cat and named it Bob.
Yes, Bob.
Echo!
Yes, Bob! Oh, Bob for apples!
Bob for apples.
I love that game. It's so unsanitary. Cause I put my head in the water. Lots of spittle. And I don't mean skittle.
No, there's candy.
You just blubbity blub in a big fat tub. Nasty.
Echo!
It can be nasty.
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 Echo!
It can be nasty. It can be gross. Yeah. We could have a lot of fun, or we could have a stroke. Yeah. We can have a stroke.
Echo!
We can have a stroke.
We could have a stroke if we just
Yeah, all together.
get the boat across the pond.
always said that I like to try
Yes, I remember.
crazy, unusual things, and you gave me
Foolhardy, I believe, was the word I used.
So we're going to try a game that I've never actually seen played.
That's my boy.
Some members of my team have played it. It's called counter-punctual song.
Oh, counter-punctual?
Counter-punctual song. So we're going to play with 5 people rather than 3, which I just assume will work.
What? Okay.
You heard him. You heard him.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has never happened before.
Really?
Are we getting lines?
Yes. Oh, so we need to get some lines for this game. Why doesn't everyone pick up a line and see how that works?
All right.
And okay. So does anyone? Why don't we just go down the line and explain what our lines are? My line is, "Tell me about your underpants." I'll go with that.
My line is, "Slay, queen."
My line is wedding where people object for ridiculous reasons.
I have Jimmy cover your privates.
And I have a crush on Jeff. Jeff from work. I have a crush on Jeff. Jeff from work. I have a crush on Jeff. Jeff from work.
Jimmy, cover your privates. Jimmy, cover your privates.
I object, you can't marry Jeff, cause I love Jeff! Wedding where people object for ridiculous reasons. Yes, I object, cause you can't marry Jeff, cause I love Jeff! Wedding where people object for ridiculous reasons.
Yeah. Slay, queen. Yeah. Slay, queen.
Tell me about your underwear. Tell me about it. Tell me about your underpants, not underwear. It's underpants, underpants.
I have a crush on
Can't marry Jeff, cause I love Jeff. You can't marry Jeff. Wedding where people object for ridiculous reasons. You can't marry Jeff, cause I love Jeff. Yes, I love Jeff. Wedding where people object for ridiculous reasons.
Tell me about your underwear.
Wedding where people object for ridiculous reasons.
Underwear.
I wanna go. You can't marry Jeff, cause I love Jeff.
We're going to first score the help from the other team, which will possibly be added, who knows. But they weren't in the whole thing, it was just a little moment, so a few points for those helpers.
We'll give them 5 points.
Oh, for the helpers?
For the helpers.
Oh.
Of course.
Oh, 14 points. And now for the dogs. Hold on, we're adding those. And now the score for the dogs themselves. A 4 and a 5. That's right, I'm an actor, vamp, I have to add.
Has anybody found any bonus cards?
Yes,
after
perhaps we were in there.
That was a good time.
All right.
to use
Good
that.
I did everything I could for you. No, those are not
That
the
seems
official
absolutely
Mopco Theatresports scorecards. I'm sorry. Prove it. I know the printed version versus the handwritten.
Who would do a thing
But
like that,
it was a
Michael?
wonderful match, and we have
Encore. We need one more. All right. Final round.
What's going on?
all right. Well, what's going on is by popular demand, we need a final round, 1 minute each, whatever.
Okay.
For each team, you have 1 minute,
All right.
and it would start with the dogs. 1 minute. Because the judges wish is our command.
We're going to play Death in a Minute, and we would invite the other team to play with us.
Oh, you're invited to join Death in a Minute game.
All right. Yeah, let's see.
Death in a Minute is exactly that. It's a 1 minute long scene during which time somebody in the scene dies. That's all there is to it. It could happen at second number 2 or second number 59, but somebody dies in the course of the minute. Do you want timing on this?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
All right, very good. On your mark.
Wait, should we get a word maybe? Just to
Sure. Yes.
Elmo.
Elmo. Thank
All
you.
right, good. On your mark. Get set, go.
It's a rock! It's a rock! It can't be your best friend! It's a rock!
Elmo, calm down. Elmo, calm down.
No, it's a rock!
Elmo,
It's not
please. Elmo.
It can't be a cookie! Elmo!
You get him back in the stroller?
Elmo, please.
Come
I'm cooling off.
I see one rock.
Stop taunting him.
I see 2 rocks.
Watch out for the hole!
So, Elmo, why don't I just take you over there?
All right.
Yeah, Elmo, come over here.
15 seconds, no.
Oh no!
Who could have foreseen this?
4, 3.
I said watch it.
You did.
I assume you wanted to score that.
Absolutely.
Yes, he scored with this one would go to the dogs. This place is going to the dogs. And the 1 minute response.
All right.
They just invited you. You're still on the hook.
Yeah. So we have a 1 minute response to that, which we would like to invite you also, if you feel inclined, to come help us with.
We do.
We're just gonna do a 1 minute dance break.
Yeah!
So give us something to boogie to. Yeah. V.
Dogs, you're welcome to join in.
Come on, get in here.
I forgot to start the timer. So I'm starting it now. Here we go. 20 seconds to go.
We're definitely in.
1 and 4, right? I just have to double check this because wow. Wow. Okay. Dogs,
Yes.
what a night.
Always a great thing to hear at the start of this.
What bravery, what devil may care. Reckless abandonment, which earned you, dogs, 93 points. And after frantic point manipulations, the 2014 spring season of Theatresports.
2014?
Yeah, we do it 10 years later. Spring season Theatresports champions with 94.